Story time. Okay, look, so if you clicked on this, then you obviously wanted to hear how I was able to manifest, how I was able to sing with Tasha Cobbs Leonard. So, y'all, when I say it still blow my mind to this day, it happened a few years back. However, I did not know all of these same principles that I know now, all of these principles that I teach in Simple Aid. I did not know that it was a structure behind it. I did not know that it was a system. I had no idea, okay? I was literally just living, okay? Just living. And sometimes you be just living and being in alignment, period. Sometimes you be just really in tune with the Holy Spirit. And the best happens. So look, I want to tell you guys about how I literally manifested singing with Tasha Cobbs. Now, this Tasha Cobbs, I used to listen to Tasha Cobbs all the time, okay? Literally one of my favorite singers, one of my favorite worshipers. Um, just somebody that I admire greatly on a few levels. So when I say that one of the most important and key things to manifesting anything is to have a high desire for it. It's to actually want it. It's to have that frequency that, yo, I really, 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 really want this. So long story short, this is what happened. Um, Basically, I just gave the basis of how it came to pass. I desired it. Point blank, period. This wasn't one of those times that I wrote everything down. This wasn't one of those times that I am so happy and grateful now that I am able to sing with Tasha Cobbs. It wasn't even one of those things. It was me celebrating ahead of time that I was able to sing with Tasha Cobbs. But what really kicked it for me was manifesting the fact that after I sung with Tasha Cobbs, that I was actually able to go in a separate private room, just me and her, sit down, chop it up, and kick it. Just kick it, just me and her. Just kick it, just me and her. Um, so long story short, I used to sing with the Shekinah Glory Singers. And that's William H. Murphy, praise is what I do. So that's William H. Murphy the third, but Junior is his dad. And I used to sing at his church. Anytime we sung at his church for, let's say, a concert or something like that, most times there'll be a famous person featured. So with Tasha Cobbs being as close with William H. Murphy as they are, you know what I'm saying, close, it was inevitable that literally we had Tasha Cobbs and William H. Murphy Jr. singing at Bishop's William H. Murphy. Oh, well, I guess William H. Murphy Jr. is a bishop as well now. I mean, the third is a bishop as well now. So excuse me. So the third, Bishop the third, was going to be singing at obviously his dad's church. So that was mad cool, being able to literally have our winter concert and singing with Tasha Cobbs, practicing and rehearsals and different things like that, and literally being one of the singers. Like, dope. Now, everybody has already been members of the church for years and different things like that, and so they're more familiar with her. I'm still on 100% fan mode. I love her. I haven't had those type of interactions with her. I need to have this conversation with her on the one-on-one tip. I need to just be in her. Yo, we need to have that moment. We need to have big sis, little sis talk. Cause, honey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So I'm telling God, like, yo, I want to talk to Tasha. Like, I need this to happen. I need this to happen. And before, I wasn't yet saying God, a guy in my feet. That's a new phrase, new terminology. But baby, I was there with it. I was there with it. So I'm real life, you know what I'm saying, in the church. Like, I'm talking to Bishop's kids. Like, yo, no, I need to talk to Tasha. Like, I need to meet Tasha. And I don't know if my energy was loud enough, but God done opened up that door. So they literally had a room isolated just for me and her. Had her sit down in there, and yo, it was like, all right, LaNyja, there you go. I'm like, oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? So now we having a sit, you know what I'm saying? We having a seat. We side by side. And I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled. Got my legs crossed. We just talking, chopping it up and everything else. I asked for, one of Bishop's Williams Jr. to take a picture. Yo, when I say I did not get no signal or nothing that whole time, so I never got the picture. And then when I end up trying to go back to her, go back to her, to this day, she like, hey, like, I already deleted it. It's not in my cloud. I don't know. So this moment I can never have documented besides in my memories. Later when I talk to Miss Leonard about it, I'm pretty sure she'll remember and we'll be able to laugh about it, kick it, and everything else. Mind you, during this video, I just spoke that. So when I have a follow-up video, letting you know, hey, yo, what the feedback was, if she remembered, because it was a couple of years ago, and all of that jazz, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's how I was not only able to manifest singing with Tasha Cobbs, but having my private interview, one-on-one, chop it up, sisterly moment with Miss Tasha Cobbs Leonard. Toodles. Oh, and objective was obviously what? Desire. Desire, desire, desire. Being in alignment. And when God say move, when God say talk to this person, talk to that person, don't give up. Because he will literally open up a door that no man can shut. That's just for you. You will be in proper position. And like I said, don't give up. Don't give up. Because that opportunity was literally just for me. And I loved it. It was, your faith is sometimes the currency. Most times your faith is the currency. Yeah. All right. Love y'all lots. Toodles. Peace. Oh, by the way, go back to wearegodbody.com and make sure you are either getting coaching, the one-on-one coaching session, or making sure that you are getting template 8 so that you can do this independently. And let's just go ahead and stay in touch because it's time to get everything we desire. All right. Toodles. Love you lots.